Alrightio. A stream for the ages, a stream of all time. The time has come. It's another stream. I am streaming, right? Yeah. I it is it is happening. Okay. Anyways, another not numbered stream. Yeah. We've gone from numbered streams to whatchamacallit? To titles again. To actual good titles. That's right. The good title of pre-coal mining. You thought you'd get an upgrade from going from numbered titles to to titles with a little bit of a description to it, but nah. That's what you're getting today. You're getting pre-coal mining today as a title. God tier title. Hi Makash, Makash, we need to shaft. Do you want to shaft this stream, Wheat? We could. We could do that. We could do shafting the stream. What is your final goal of life? I mean, I don't have like one overall one. I've got like a whole bunch of ones I want to do. And then there's like ones that could come up across life, and then ones that I might care less about in the future. I don't have like one overarching one, basically. Here from Schultz server, welcome, Fetcher. Is it to mine? No. My life's goal is not mining. Nope, nah. Uh, on the contrary to what you might see on stream. But that's fine. You know, a little bit of mining is all good. But yes, welcome one, welcome all. It is mining time. I'm at 18 billion overflow. It's lovely to see. Um, I've done a bit of raft. I've done a bit of mod pack. I've done a bit of everything. A bit of everything in my life has been done a bit, you know? We love making progress here, but you know what? We need to do more. We need we need to win more, as a certain person may have said at one point in time. We need to keep winning. We need Anyways, hello Mr. Winner in Twitch chat. Hello Tank Master. That's a cool name. Don't know why it reminded me of that one Wii game. You guys remember like the Tank Wii game? That is actually a game on what was it? I was about to say on Twitch, but no, a game on Steam. That one Wii Tank game, which actually is, I'm pretty sure is what it's called on Steam, is Wii Tanks. It's a good game. It's a very good game. A lot of Wii games are good games. And that's why we love emulation. What's your current stance on American football? I don't watch it. And I don't care. I care much more about, like, actual football, you know? Uh, except I don't really care about it at all. That's the thing. In terms of relative caring, I care much more about football than American football. Um, but I don't really care too much about football in general. So, you know, there's levels of caring. But it is what it is, you know? I think football's pretty cool in general. And I would do it, but like, if you know, it's the case of like, do I want to go to a club, a football club every week to do football? Seems like a bit much, you know? Like, as much as I do like playing football, I don't think I'd go to a club for it. Seems a little too much of a commitment maybe. Especially since I've got so much to do already. You know, I've got so much time to put towards um, job things, skyblock things, project things. You know, I got too much to do, man. What about British footballing? What about professional mining? Uh, Doing mining as a job would be interesting. That'd be that'd be interesting. I feel like Europe would love American football. They just don't want to try it because it's American. You know what European American football is? It's called rugby. And there's a decent amount of people in the UK that like rugby, but I'm not a rugby enjoyer, you know? I'm more of a I'm more of a football enjoyer than rugby. Because the thing is, like, I remember when I was, because the school I went to was a lot more of a rugby school than a football school, which is a bit shit, which is a bit of a shame because like I don't like rugby really, and because of that, and like because at school they pretty much only wanted to do rugby. It almost I feel like it made them think that I don't like sports in general. And therefore they were just like, ah, you don't want to do sports at all. Even though it's just that I didn't want to do rugby. Because rugby's kind of dead, in my humble opinion. I think rugby is not it. Or at least I just much prefer football. Makash, you might not, but could you maybe hip... Does that help me to get 4 perfect topaz before mining fiestas? Unfortunately, you're going to have to source the funds for that yourself, man. I'm going to need all money I can to get as much bank interest as possible. That's right. I'm going to go back to the bank interest thing. Um, but yes, not mining as a job, mining as a sport. Eh? Not mining as a job, as a sport. I don't think mining can really be a sport. I don't think that's really it. Mining in real life is a very different thing, very different scheme. When's the third divans drill? I really should, to be fair. I really should do a third divans drill. What reforges and what stuff I want to put on it is a little bit different though. Because do I put paleontologist on it? Probably. I mean, what reforge as well? Because there is that one reforge that I kind of want to have a drill for. That's for like mining fiestas. Yeah, the gleaming crystal. Because you get mining spread during a fiesta, and that's actually pretty sick. 35 spread. That's not too bad, chat. It's not too bad at all. Have that on a drill, and then the thing is, like, I could have that as a drill, right? But then also you kind of want a mining speed drill, so you want the ambered one or whatever it's called. Whatever you want, like one for mining speed, because then this one's for mining XP. Technically, this one's supposed to be for gemstones, but I've put it on refined just because, you know, mining XP. But yeah, I kind of want my mining speed one. Actually, this is probably the drill that I would put the gleaming crystal on, probably. So, you know what? Fuck it. Maybe I should just buy a gleaming crystal. Are they expensive? They are. What a shame. Glacial if you stay in shafts for too long. Two fortune for every cold. So you can get near 200 fortune. And then you have 25 speed. It's okay. But yeah, I was uh actually, a thing that I was gonna like say is I was gonna stream earlier in the week, or at least I was gonna stream, a little bit sooner after my previous stream, but I had like I had like a horrible cold, which was a shame because I might have streamed like a little bit earlier if there wasn't that cold. It was a horrible cold, chat, and I might still have a little bit of it. Might still have a little bit of the cold left, but was not great. You can imagine. Wait, you can 100% make mining into a sport. You can make anything into a sport if you think about it. That is true. But I wouldn't really want to do mining as a sport. I think mining would be like if you were going to like do mining personally, as opposed to just like economically, then I feel like it'd be more of a hobby type, DIY, more project oriented. It'd be along that lines of things rather than a sport. Because you can absolutely I mean, yeah, you could make anything a sport. But I think that sort of thing would be more of a DIY type, like hobby thing. In my humble opinion. Do it tomorrow after Fiesta. There is a thing of like, I don't know when I want to like, there's a few things eh. I was like, oh, yeah, there's a few things I want to do, but then like, I'm doing XP, and if I'm doing XP, then I can't do the drill thing. Like, I don't want to change my drills if they're set up for XP. But I can absolutely just like buy a third drill. That is a thing that I can do. So I might do that soon. Unless there's something I need to use my money for, which I'm not sure yet. Is there anything that I need to put 17 billion coins towards? I don't know. Will there be, chat? Will I need to have 17 billion coins available for foraging? Will the foraging update consume all of my coins? Find out next time on the Makash show, I guess. But the foraging update, as much as like, features, 1.20, all those types of things, economy-wise, it's going to be quite interesting. Because economy-wise, like, whenever an update comes out, generally, the economy changes quite a bit, depending on the size of the update. And because of how big of an update foraging is going to be, there's going to be some big economy things. And a thing that I've predicted for a while in a few previous streams is the amount of new content in theory coming with foraging. Potentially, people are going to want to have coins more depending on like, maybe they want to buy certain things with the update. Like they'll need coins more to buy update items from other players. So in theory, and this is just a theory, cosmetic items reduce in price because people, in theory, will because cosmetic items generally are also used as like a store of value, not as much just, a cosmetic nowadays. Kind of used a bit like stocks, not really, but if you get what I mean, they're a little bit of a store of value nowadays. So if money is taken out of that store of value, because people need coins for a foraging update, then in theory the price of cosmetics might go down. That's just it's a little bit of a theory. I'm not sure whether that'll actually happen or not, but it'll be fun to see whether it does happen. I forgot the reason why I was talking about that, but yeah, that was fun. Kleiner says, Makash, I'm sad. 210 Vangs, no lock-in. I literally have no money for Vangs anymore. That is a shame. And you know what? That's probably given me a reason to keep on to my coins, because then I can do more Vanguards. And I'm partly thinking, why am I doing Vanguards if they aren't profit? But maybe they are profit. But if they're like even in profit, do I do them? If they cost me money, should I do them? I don't know. If you don't have money for Vanguards, then just I guess you don't. Yeah, I guess you just can't open Vanguards. It's pretty much as simple as that. Can't you sell Vanguards as well? Because there's like in mining cult you can in theory sell Jasper lobbies for money. Can you sell Vanguards as well? 17 billion Vangs. Oh god, you're at -6 bill. That is a pain. Also, hello Tin Official in Twitch chat. Do it for the hobby of opening Vanguards. Maybe. You need to sell Vanguards really quick. Yeah, I mean, it's not going to be like a major money maker. Yeah, it's not going to be a major money maker, but if you can't afford to open Vanguards, then you might just have to sell them instead of opening them. You know, that's sort of what might end up happening if you can't afford to open Vanguards. In before Vanguard opening is a rich player thing. Or I guess maybe not rich, it's more like if you have a lot of coins on you. Or you just got a lot of keys, I don't know. One of those. Can you help me with something? What do you want help with, Tin Official? If it's coins, it's not I'm not gonna give you coins. I don't give anyone coins. You'd probably need some perm people to invite before the lobby closes. Eh? Can you do a PV because I need help in the game? Wait, do you want me to like PV you and then suggest stuff? Because if so, I think you'd probably be better looking up a tutorial for the game. Because there's a bunch of YouTube content and like Twitch, well, maybe not Twitch content. There's a bunch of like YouTube videos on how to get into the game and how to do certain things. You'd probably be better served by that than me yapping on about things. Because they will have like done a little bit of like research into where to go first in how to get coins, because like it changes early game wise every now and then. And when you get into like, you know, once you're past that stage of the game, it's very different basically. It's very different. Can you do a profile review for me too? I pray my PV doesn't work. I don't want to be PVing a bunch of... It doesn't work! Let's go! I don't have to PV people! I don't have to PV people, this is brilliant. Let's go, chat. No, I'm just here for mining, man. I can't really be giving out, advice. Because I don't really have much advice other than, like, time. Because that's pretty much hypixel skyblock in general. You just have to input the time into getting to where you want to be. I can wait while you relaunch. I see. I see how it is, Cole. I'm third in Vanguard leaderboard. I want to stop after this locket, but I don't get it. You're gonna stop after the next locket, but you're never gonna get the locket, so you're never gonna stop. I see how it is. The thing is, though, like, I was about to say, when you get the next locket, you're gonna be like, oh, you know what? I'll just keep doing them, because surely the next locket won't be too far away. But no, I kind of did that with my first locket. Once I got the first one, I stopped for ages. And then I got like another one a few, like 6 Vanguards later. And I was like, oh yeah, I'm going to do Vanguards forever now. And then I went on like a 200 Vanguard dry streak. And yeah, that was pain. Makash, you Macbeth. Did you murder Duncan? I am not Macbeth. I did read about that in English. That was like that was a big thing for me in English. At Cole, if you want advice for your profile, I would suggest getting a 5th divine rabbit from Hobbity. True. Get all of your divines, all your divine rabbits. A profile review for real coal would be to get more coal, maybe. How about that? More coal mining from coal. If you're not #1 coal, I don't know, man. You're not #1 coal as real coal. Whoa, mining exactly, Kate. Yeah. I never know how to pronounce that. KJIO Popple. Kajayo. Yeah, I can't. I actually just can't. I cannot. Profile review for Makash would be get more Mac and Clash. I mean, profile review for me is just only 18 bill. Only 18 bill overflow XP? Shameful. Get more XP. Do it. Do it now. That's my own review for my profile. There's not enough mining XP. Not gonna lie, I want to see Makash play Clash Royale. I in the long times ago when I played Clash Royale, you know, I would have been able to show off my log bait abilities. But nowadays, I'm definitely not as interested. And it's not even a lack of content anymore. I'm just sort of like out of the game entirely. Which makes sense. I've sort of moved on from the game. Clash Royale's so ass now? Yeah. I mean, they need to... They effectively need to add in a whole new Clash Royale terms of content to make it interesting, in my opinion. They need to do some, like, fundamental... One of the reasons people would be asking for new cards is it's realistically new content. It's new stuff. Like, new mechanics, new actual things, as opposed to just a card that is very similar to other cards, or generally what they do. I guess they give you like more resources nowadays, but yeah. Yeah, but log bait still works. Log bait still works all these years later. That's crazy. That's insane. You've been running Lumberloons since 2017. Holy. I've been I've been log baiting for ages. I'd still log bait now, but I will be rusty as hell. Live by the Lumberloon, die by the Lumberloon. The Retro Royale right now with no evolutions, no cards after 17, no towers. Been running Giant Graveyard since 2019. Yeah. You run Giant Graveyard and they just poison the graveyard and kill the giant. Inferno Tower and log the graveyard, skellies. See, what I kind of want is I want a deck with all of the golems. So you want... Hold on a second, let me do a thing real quick. Yeah, I want a deck with all of the golems. So Ice Golem, Elixir Golem, regular Golem. All of the golems. That would be sick. The problem is it doesn't really work. Because the thing is with like a golem deck, it's very like you build up a massive thing, but then there's cards to like get rid of massive things as well. Like you've got Inferno Tower, you've got tornado to group things together, rocket even if the elixir trade is like good enough. I don't know, man. It is a fun game, but like there's two stages, I think. There's playing like the casual fun part, sort of, and that's playing like really low unranked, not unranked, sorry, really low ranked. You're just putting cards down. You're not really caring too much about the meta. You're just having fun. Like that. That's the first part of the game where you're like, oh, this is fun. And then you start getting into the meta and like, oh, this is fun. You get to like actually play with a little bit of strategy. You try and make a good deck and all that sort of things. And then that lasts a little bit longer. And then like the game stops getting updated and it's over. That's pretty much it. And then in theory they make a new game with a little bit more of an interesting concept or idea. But then it kind of died at Brawl Stars. Brawl Stars didn't really get me in. Clash of Clans, pretty good. Uh, Boom Beach, also pretty good. Clash Royale, very nice. But then after that, it's just hasn't hit the same. The kind of thing of stepping over to Golem, there's only 3 Golems, definitely works. I like the idea of triple Golem. But if you have like triple Golem and Elixir Pump, and then you try and add anything to make that deck work, it's just, I feel like that's very difficult. I feel like Golem and Elixir Pump sort of work together quite well. You get that Elixir advantage and then just have a massive push. 3 crown the opponent in 1 push. Tis a cool game. Should really not like escape the commission menu as quick as I do. Because obviously you want to like get to the next commission, but you also need to see what the next commission is. Sometimes it works out though. Sometimes I get like a glimpse of the commission before I exit it. Like that was a glaze site, right? No, it was citrine. Never mind. God damn it. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. But that's tungsten, obviously. But that was very slow. Ooh, actually, yeah, about the coal thing, right? So, coal is the next mayor upcoming. But one thing that would have been good is, people should have probably voted for Diaz as mayor and then had Cole as minister, so we can get long-term investment and then, you get 10 mining fiestas. That would have been good, but I don't think people are going to change now. So, anyways, um, it was like that thing a while ago when, uh, it's happened before. It's been a while since, and like, like Duralius one time was like, ah, yeah, we should do that, and then no one did it. You're top 1 in mining XP? I am indeed. Is that guy's name Sack? It is. Damn. I swear like 3-letter names are quite rare, aren't they? I wonder how many there are. What characters do they allow you to have? Go into the menu, I want to see number one. Hold on a minute. Now you're exposing me. This is bullshit. I'm being exposed. This is so sad. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was going to the forge. Alright. We are so back. We're so back. So back into mining. Yes, unfortunately, I'm still second here. It's fine. But in game, well, not in game. In the API wise, API wise, I'm still number one. Okay? API wise, I am number one. So we take those. We take the API ones. In game, we still be number two, but it is what it is. It is what it is. I will let guild know when I retake in-game number one, but for now it is still second. But yeah. Yeah, generally things have been going quite well. Especially project-wise. Project-wise, I am pretty much at the stage of doing the BIOS thing. But I don't know. I don't know about the BIOS thing, because even though I shouldn't have as much fear as I do, because I've backed up my PC now. Maybe I should do like another backup, but I don't think I've really done enough for me to care. Like I haven't really added. I haven't really done enough on my computer to care whether I lose it or not since I've last backed it up. But there's obviously the fear of like bricking your computer. Or it's really the motherboard, but the thing is if you break the motherboard then like either what I could do is buy another I could buy another motherboard of the same type, which would probably be actually cheaper than I think. Actually, that would work out quite well. Now that I think about it, if the motherboard goes, then I can just get another motherboard of the same type, because it's not going to write off the CPU or the memory. Both of those are fine. So I just lose out on a motherboard, of which I can just get a new one. And because it's been so long since that motherboard's come out, they're probably quite cheap now. So realistically, it might be an all-around W if I do the BIOS flashing. Like even if the fucking the power isn't gonna go out. Okay, it's not like power goes out normally. But it's the case of like if it does, then it fucks up your motherboard, and it's over. You know, it's basic. It is Jova. But if it did, it's probably actually not as much of the end of the world as I think it is. You just buy a new motherboard. Be a pretty expensive loss though. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. This guy's naked. I mean, he's a tungsten guy, but he's naked. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I need to get confidence, chat. I need to get confidence to just flash my BIOS and do the thing. Chat needs to give me confidence to do that. I should just do it though. I should do it. Now that I have just thought about that, about the whole motherboard thing, I'm curious to know how expensive a new I forget what it's called, Z370 or Z390. I think it's Z390 for a 9900K. Yeah, yeah. I'm curious how much those motherboards cost nowadays, now that it's been like... Because I looked it up. It's been 7 years, 7 or 8 years since I got my CPU, which is pretty sick. Because although it's a bit, you know, it was like a, in theory, it was an expensive thing at the time, it's lasted so long. Like, I've had this computer, well, I've had the CPU, motherboard, RAM. I bought all of that 7 years ago. And generally, it's still very fast. It's not like the latest and greatest or anything. It's not. It's no 9800 X3D, but it's still pretty good. Let's see, Z390. Now that I think about it, there's probably not going to be... Oh shit, there's one for £330. Okay, that's a little bit of an issue. See, I thought they'd be cheaper, but in reality it seems like they've gone up in price since then. Which sort of makes sense. But that's fucked. £400 for a Z390 motherboard? That's fucked. That's so fucked. No. What about of the same type? Holy shit, it is a lot more expensive. Oh no. Ah, fuck. Oh dear. See, I was thinking it was going to be around maybe the same, at the least the same price as what I bought it for back in 2019, I think it was when I bought it. 2018, one of those. But no, it's a shit ton more expensive. Because of course it is, you know. It's just how it is. I'm gonna change it to live chat actually. I don't think yeah, I don't think it makes any difference changing it from top chat to live chat. Game update? Hold on. Hold on a minute. Game update. Let's go. The game update is they're adding Heart and Mountain presets. That's what they're doing. If they add Heart and Mountain presets, it's gonna be so good. Oh, I'm actually like that's you know what, that's gonna be my new feature that I'm gonna just like constantly go on about. Because it would just be so nice. It'd be so good. End update. Imagine an end update, but it's not an update to the end, it's just the final update. You know, it's the ending of all updates. No more. No more updates. Foraging? Real. So real. Genic is speaking facts. Miner patch to add in a patch for miners to have Heart Mountain presets. There needs to be like a community want Heart Mountain presets. Not even just a community want, it's a community need. Because it's definitely a need for me. New garden milestones, true. Foraging, also true. Forget how many of these that you can buy from Jacobus. Ah, yes, Ozan. A long time ago, you could reforge your accessories. I could just get coins there and then, but no. My accessories will be drippy. My strong spiked atrocity. My strong tarantula talisman. Strong relic of power. You can't join the end. But what are they going to actually update in the end? Oh, you can't even join the Dwarven Mines. That's a yike. Now I'm going to do a little bit of a prediction here, chat. And that's that I will not be able to rejoin skyblock. Yep, thought so. Pain. Dear. This happens sometimes. Sometimes you get like an update during the day. Where it's not like an actual update, but it's just like, it's one of those patches. You get kicked from the server and then you just have to deal with that for the next few minutes. This is a classic hypixel skyblock moment. Yeah. See, I'm able to rejoin quite quickly. But you know what it's making me think? It's making me think that if I try to go back to the Dwarven Mines, it's gonna kick me again. We could find out, but we'll have to see. We will have to see. Another thing I want to do is just check on my museum. So I have 38. 38 to get the new or next museum milestone. Oh wait, what? Primal Dragon? No way. Now, if they added... This wouldn't make sense for them to add the Primal Dragon shit. Because it's not an alpha. I thought they cancelled the update. Fucking multitude of reasons here. But like the main one being, you know, wasn't on alpha. Also, Duplicate King, huge. big. 500 million chocolate just there. It's just the enchanted clay update. You could place it before. Damn. Oh, is it like a crash? A lobby crash fix, basically. Bizarre products update shopping cart green square primal dragon fragment. So true. If I search up fragment, how many are there? Alrightio. I'm back. Okie dokie. So, what was I doing? Arachne, Bonzo. They do have a lot of fragments, don't they? Look at all of these fragments. The Thorn fragment, Wise Dragon, Winter fragment. Ice Spray, Glacial Scythe, Yeti. Anyways. Back to content. Oh dear. No, the lag. The lag. Oh no, we're getting there. We're getting there. But you could place enchanted clay and that would crash things. That is a classic hypixel skyblock. I don't see why it would crash, but I can see placing enchanted clay not being great. They are removing dragons and golems. Damn. Now, why am I 472 now? I have no idea what that means. Mainly because I don't know what level he was before then. Like, what is like the top stash normal level? Because Fetcher is #1 Skyblock XP of all time, really. He's actually just the GOAT. But he is like pretty much max Skyblock level. Not even pretty much. He might just be. He might just be max level. He's got a max bestiary for 473. Dark purple dye, divans dye, syntax. Interesting. Interesting. I'm gonna check on the forums to see if they've posted anything. Yeah. You missing some bestiary from the last update? You mean from the fishing one? Why can I use my hellfire rod in water? Hellfire. Is it a lava rod then? Ah. It is kind of cool that fishing is a little bit more polished. So they have lava rods, they have... Wait, are regular rods water rods? It doesn't say it's a water rod, but they should. They should have that as a category. Because they have lava rods as a category. So they should have water rods as a category. Because then when you get water, lava, and then like um, dirt rods or something, like mud rods, maybe. Need 11 mythics for XP now. Damn. But yeah, they should have that. They should have... Uh, they should have that water rod thing be there. Mining time, it is indeed short. They added more hoppity. What? Hey? Highest rarity, Aurora. Wait, Celestia? I mean, those two are definitely new, right? Ah, fuck it. Fuck it. CBA. It's mining time. We're not fishing or hobbitying. It's time for mining and only mining. Oh, and vanguarding. Holy. Holy. Fucking Vang. Those two are definitely not new. I see. I would say me, but no money anymore. Me, I found the key. Okay. I fucked it up. I fucked it up. I fucked it up. I keep on fucking it up. Join quick, Matatoni. Please. Please join quicker. Join quicker than this. I'm gonna warp. I have to wait like 5 seconds before the next warp. Did Fetcher say? Fetcher did not say me. Sometimes Fetcher does a Vanguard. Alright, let's see, chat. Will I get a locket? That is quite possibly the worst Vanguard drop I've ever seen. That actually might be the worst Vanguard drop possible. That is horrible. This is shit. Beyond... This is bad. Very, very bad. 160 fine citrine, 4 scrap, and 12 handles. That is horrible. That might be the worst that you can get. That is so bad. That was real shit. Right, chat, let's see. How much did I actually get? 3.6 million, 1.7 million. So about like 5 mil from 30 mil. Like negative 27. That's horrible. That's so bad. Got a 3-star in your clan war attack just now. I'm very proud of yourself. Hell yeah. I heard that Clash of Clans... Was it Clash of Clans? I heard that I think it was Clash of Clans are doing like free attacks or something. So you don't have to wait for your troops to replenish. The funny thing is with Clash, I never like actually did it. I never really attacked, I just sort of mined, if you get what I'm... Not mined. I just sort of collected my resource and upgraded things. Never really did too many attacks. Why does bro have no mods? What do you mean no mods? Vanilla skyblock, yes. There should be a guild Macash stream channel. I mean, that was sort of just mining streams, but I don't know. Oh, if you mean like for the guild specifically, we could have like a we could have a channel for my streams in the guild channels on Discord. Get Sky Honey so you can see Vanguard profits. Maybe. Uh, you got Combat 60 today. Nice, Gen Mogi. Hello, OT. No waiting time, probably coming 1st of April. Because they need to wait until the sources of training potions are gone. It's a very Clash of Clans sentence. We need a Mac watch along channel. Tyrone can't do simple additions. What? Just somewhere where I can enable pings in. Ah, I see. Pre-death mining? Pre-death? Hold on. Coal isn't death, man. Coal's life. Coal's going to bring back life into the mining. The amount of mining I'm going to do during coal. Now that's something I can talk about, chat. The amount of mining that I'm going to do during coal. I might not stream for the entire coal. I'm going to fucking lock in. I'm going to lock in. I'm going to go so hard on the mining. Oh, Vega? Hell yeah. GG. Oh, since you're about to die in 70 years? I mean, that's sort of a normal lifespan. Like 93? It's not like... It's not low. Now, do you think I can make it to 100, chap? I remember when I was younger, I was like, oh, I won't retire until I'm 100. And then I'll retire. Which is an interesting comment to make. But you know, it's also kind of based. It's kind of based. It depends on whether you like what you're doing or not, though. You know? It does depend. Maybe not like working for a company at 100, though. That'd be a little bit silly. Can't wait to see Makash go so hard. I mean, you wouldn't, because it wouldn't be streamed. The the coal mare is gonna be destroyed. Or like, you know, the amount of XP is gonna be crazy. That's the main thing. Simon Jr. taking over Hypixel. True. I don't think any of us get to retire before 100, lol. What, we're not going to be allowed to? That's another thing when I was younger. I remember hearing about, like, the retirement age, and I always thought, like, they can't force you to retire, can they? But no, it's not how that works. It is not how that works. Not sure what OT and Syntax Man are on about, though. A potion for block fortune. That would be somewhat interesting. You have the block fortune potion. Gives you 50 block fortune or something. Hellfire Rod water fishing isn't really game breaking. Not being able to love fish that is quite game breaking, to be fair. Not being able to do a certain part of the game is pretty game breaking. Hello Stebik, how you doing? Are you excited for the upcoming... Actually, hold on. Everyone in chat, are you excited for the upcoming coal? The upcoming 5 days of like shit tons of mining XP. You know, a few fiestas. And then his 2 annoying perks. Actually, his 1 annoying perk for me specifically being the minion one. And the perk that I guess kind of helps me out, because I actually do forge things nowadays. So it's more like 3 out of the 4 are good for me. And then 1 out of the 4 is actually sort of annoying, because I need to take up my mithril crystal. So my minions don't fuck up. Makash, you know I'm going for 10 bill XP, right, this call? Well, you can't get 10 billion XP in 5 days. You're not gonna do that. But I can see a billion. I can see a billion. I'm hoping for like 600, 700 mil this coal. Just because I feel like you know, mathematically wise, I always set myself like a thing of like, oh, I should be able to do this amount of XP an hour and I've got this amount of hours, but then it just never turns out that I actually get the XP that I want. So I'm just, you know, preemptively going 600 mil, 700 mil just to lowball it. See how we do. Get to do a whole fiesta? That is nice syntax, man. They are only 2 hours though, so I would have thought that you'd be able to do more. More complete ones at least. But if you can do all of the fiestas, then that's a pretty big thing. Now that I said that, I should probably look at when the fiestas are, because they're pretty much all on Thursday for me. Or Wednesday, one of those. Hold on a minute. So according to Mining Cult announcements, the first fiesta is on the 26th of March at 3 PM for me. Then 3 fiestas are on the 27th of March. One at 1 AM, one at 12 AM, and then one at 10 PM. And then the day after, there's one at 8 AM. So, in theory, well, the one at 27th of March at 1 AM, that's basically the 26th of March, because then, you know, you do the midday one, and then you do the one at 1 AM, and then you go to sleep, and hope that you wake up before the 27th, 12 AM one. Then you do the midday one, 12 AM, sort of midday. I guess it is midday. Anyway, you do that one, and then you do the 10 PM one, and then you go to sleep and try and wake up for the 8 AM, 28th of March one. That's ideally what you want, but whether it happens, guess we'll find out. We'll find out, chap. Ooh, what the fuck? My Discord just turned woke. What do you mean, Schult? What happened? What do you mean, Schult? What do you mean? Let's see. Oh, you can't play for 4 days, you'll miss all the fiestas? Rip. You could easily do a build as Cole if I could actually play more than 1 day. And do fiestas, but I gotta go to class president school trip. That's a pain. 4 days during coal, I'm gone. You're missing out on a lot of coal, that's a shame. But you've got a school trip, so enjoy your school trip. Enjoy it. Enjoy it now. You really didn't do the 5 5-hour fiestas in one run as well, to be honest. Yeah. It is nice to... I liked the 5-hour fiestas personally, but that's just me. I say it's just me. I don't know. I feel like the 5-hour fiestas were better. The 2-hour ones means there's more of a chance that you'll get one at 1 a.m. Or worse, 5 a.m. It starts at 5 a.m. and therefore you just can't do it. I don't know, you just have to like fuck around your sleep schedule and shit. It's just a pain. You got an update and it looks weird as fuck anyway. Life is good. I've submitted basically everything in my dissertation, so I'm free. Oh, you basically submitted what your dissertation is, so you're free. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, man. It's nice being free. I'm very free right now, and I can tell you it is nice. It is nice to be free. Why the fuck would I enjoy a school trip where I'm with 8 other losers? Whoa, you can't call them losers, man. Whoa. In one room doing games to be a better class president. Class president is a weird thing. I don't. What the fuck is that? Class president. The primary duties of... Okay. Primary duties of the class president usually include working with students to resolve problems. It's like the prefect thing. Didn't really have that until like secondary school, but... Eh. Class president is so nerd emoji, true. Got voted for it as a joke. Pain. Only pain. Oh, good luck with it. Make the most out of your 1 day of coal. You're a prefect. Sunglasses emoji. Short prefect. It's on the fucking weekend, bro. If one guy farts, it's over. It's already over, Kalina. It's already over. This coal is done. It's gone for. See, Fetcher's done 1 up. He's instead of a prefect, he's a perfect, apparently. I was gonna think about like talking maybe about secondary, not secondary, like sixth form stuff maybe. But a lot of sixth form, I don't know, it went by too quickly. Makash, if I pay for your ticket, will you come to the Minecraft movie with me? I don't know about that one. I mean, the Minecraft movie does... I don't know, man. I feel like Minecraft is not the greatest thing to make a movie out of. An animated movie probably would have done better. I feel like Minecraft as an animated movie would have been a better overall concept. Also, you know, yeah, I don't know, but oh shit! I just remembered. I just remembered, chat. I remembered about Minecraft thing that's happened recently. Minecraft Live happened, and I'm here to complain. I'm here to complain, chat. As my usual thing, I'm gonna complain about fucking whatchamacallit. I'm here to complain. So, they added in the Happy Ghast, and as usual, Minecraft Live. Agnes, is it? Minecraft. Yeah, like I don't know. Uh, she's like the one who does like Minecraft direction, I think. I think she's sort of the person who is like sort of directing where Minecraft feature-wise is going. Anyway, she rails on about like how the fucking happy ghast, oh, it's cute, it's cute. That's all the fucking features now is like they'll just be like, oh yeah, it's a cute feature. I'm like, I don't care. Okay, I'm gonna be like the fucking cynical old man here. Happy ghast, bad. Happy ghast, it's a fucking childish feature. For what, how dare they put a childish feature in my Minecraft video game? I'm I'm pissed personally. I'm triggered. Childish dumb feature. And that's my Mojang hate for today. My Mojang hate for Minecraft Live. Anyways, Makash, don't restart your Discord as long as you can. I'm gonna restart my Discord. I'm gonna do it. If Schultz told me Discord's become woke, then I need to restart my Discord. I need to see it. I need to see it. Also, I hate that woke is a mainstream term now. It still feels like a... Oh wait, shit, did I not warp? No, I did warp. It still feels like an underground internet term. So if I hear anyone like normal, it like in real life say woke, it just feels like they're chronically online, you know? It feels like that, you know? Even though they most likely aren't because it's become a popular term. Which is weird because it feels like it shouldn't be a popular term. Anyways, that's just a little bit of a side thing. Did I not actually... I didn't open the thing, did I? No, I did. Hold on. I opened the thing. Yeah, I opened the thing. I opened the thing. Anyways, the word woke went woke. The word woke is a bit mainstream and it's odd. I feel like it shouldn't be, you know? Is that just me? I feel like that word shouldn't be mainstream. Like that shouldn't... It's a bit like Skibbity and the fucking shit posting around whatever the fuck that shit is, right? Why is that as mainstream as it is? It shouldn't be. Why is Skibbity? Why have I heard that from family members? I shouldn't be hearing that from family members. That should be that should be reserved to the dark recesses of the internet that it came from. Like that should not Skibbity should I should not hear that in family gatherings. Fucking Christ. Oh my God. It's so weird, man. It is so weird. What's the problem with being chronically online? I don't know. Um, I am probably a bit chronically online. But then chronically online is more of like people will use that as an insult to just say like, oh, you're online too much. You should go outside. But whatever. Fetcher says, are you woke? Makash, please never go woke. Woke means different things to different groups, though. Because, like, one side will think woke is all good and one side will think woke is all bad. But yeah, it depends what you define as woke. Um, as with a lot of things political. Depends on what you see a certain thing as. Um, anyways, hello, Wheatman. So Wheatman says hi, Shoal, and Shoal's like, hello, Wheatman. Okay, Syntax has seen woke Discord too. Now I'm gonna fucking restart my Discord because people are on about it. Fine, I'll do it. I'm restarting Discord. What are you guys on about with Discord? What has changed? In before it looks the exact same as it's always. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck is this? What? They took the online thing that everyone hated and put it on desktop. I'm going Onyx instead of dark mode. Onyx mode looks kind of sick. UI density. Do I want compact, default, or spacious? They look barely any different from each other, but I'll go with spacious for now. I kind of like it. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of like it. It's kind of nice. I, hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Court. I like it. I like it. It's kind of nice. I like the new Discord. It's actually kind of sick. No, I like it. It's good. It's kind of sick. Maybe it's just me, but I like it. No, he went whoa. Sad day in history. It's actually kind of good. I like it. I mean, the icons. Okay, I'll tell you one thing. The Discord icons themselves are a bit small. They should be bigger. They also look a little bit more square than usual. When they like spheres, when they like circles before. I don't know, chat. I like it. I actually kind of like the new Discord. It's kind of sick. Your Discord's not updating. Sad day in history. Wheatman WBup is saying I should get kicked for. Wait, hold on a minute. Wheatman WBup is saying I should get kicked for saying most of Germany is transphobic. He is the wokest. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Who is the wokest of them all? Oh, God. Anyways, Clyde says he loves going to school to then hit 2 hours of chest, glaciite tunnels, then doom scroll. Why would you doom scroll, man? Don't do that. We'll do comms for the rest of the day. I mean, comms. Comms is just doom scrolling, but you get to see like the output of your doom scrolling as coins and XP. It's kind of how it is. Let's see. It's okay, Makash. We know you're woke. What is define it, chat? Define what it means, okay? Define it, man. Rufen is literally a woman. She's the wokest. True. So true. Wheat woman when, says Schult. God damn, I hate when I do that. Open the come menu just to immediately close it because the fucking mouse doesn't move. Okay, I don't think I have missed anything in YouTube chat. See, this is the time where like I'll look at chat and think, oh yeah, I haven't missed anything. And then I go back in the VOD and I'm just like, how could I have missed all of these messages, all of these things? Your alt is wheat wife. You have wheat man, wheat woman, wheat child, wheat aunt, wheat uncle. But then because it's, 2025, you have wheat unk instead. Then you have wheat. I don't know, I'm going too far with this, aren't I? There's too much wheat. Too much wheat. You have wheat child, Schultz saying beet is wheat. You have wheat dog. You could have wheat crop. Yeah, that's right. We're going back to wheat. Return to wheat. I'm about to wheat. Oh, god damn it. It's when we return to farming, but we just go to wheat instead. I did a bit of wheat farming back in the day. It's my wheat app. Actually, what's my farming collections in general? None of them are near top 1,000. And wheat's a lot lower than I thought it would be. My best is apparently feathers, or just chicken in general. And then netherwort makes sense. Why are you killing my family? Well, I don't do anymore. It's not, it's not me. What you really need to go after. Who's number one wheat? Let's see. Who is the number one wheat destroyer? Leaderboard wheat collection. I mean, collection implies that it's just being collected, not being destroyed. So realistically, it's just, it's just put somewhere. Where that is, we don't know, but it's like, somewhere, in theory. But let's see. Wheat collection leaderboard, we have Bank here, then Sal Dell, and then Cubity first. And then, I don't know, Venom. But yeah, Bank here. Bank here, number one wheat. As usual. Makash, I'm going for 500,000 comms. That will probably take a while. But it's a good goal to have. We'll have 2 Nyanzadize and hopefully 100 million number slash tungsten. I feel like you should get more than 2 Nyanzadize for 500k comms. Although the odds will say 2 Nyanzadize, I feel like you should get more than 2 for 500k comms. I think it will just happen. Especially with like, what's his name? Who's Diamond? Yeah, Vincent doubling your odds every now and then. What is Vincent saying right now, chat? Is Vincent helping me out? Or is he useless? He's useless. It's all crap. No one has more than one dropped, I'm pretty sure. Really? I would have thought that someone would have had more than two Nyanzadais. Maybe I can be the first. I dropped my first one at like 100 and something thousand. So, you know, just a few 100,000 more to go, I guess. You got back-to-back 3x periwinkle die. Crazy. Crazy scenes. You dropped at 117k? I see. By this logic, chat, by this logic, we'll get another at 200 and something k. It'll happen, I believe. You're gonna work at something like Little soon. Just German version, major downtime. Yeah. Little's everywhere. Yeah, Little's German. That and Aldi, and probably some others. And then you got like the British ones. Apparently the supermarket, well, I don't know. Like apparently the retail sector in the UK is like quite competitive. Because we got like Tesco, Sainsbury's, Waitrose, fucking Morrison's. We actually have a shit ton. You have loads. You have loads of things. Definitely more than what I've said, though. Because you also have Aldi and Lidl and Iceland as well. Yep, the country of Iceland sells us stuff. The country of Iceland. Yeah, you got M&S. I haven't been to a Londis. Actually, out of those, Asda. Oh, yeah, yeah. So out of those, I've been to Tesco, Sainsbury's, Waitrose, M&S. Uh, yeah. Yeah, I think those are the ones I've been to. Out of those. US has Whole Foods and Walmart. Then they have like Target as well. I do not know Kaufland? I hope I say that right. Hold on, we'll get Google Translate to do it. Google Translate, help us out here. How do we pronounce these things? The German words.
Kaufland.
Yeah. Kaufland. But no, I don't know that. But you know what is... I remember when I was a lot younger, what's the fucking... The thing that you'd get a bunch of toys from. I'm forgetting the word. I'm forgetting the bloody thing. You, it's that one store that has like a a fuck off big catalog and you can. Yes, Argos, that's what it was. Argos was quite sick because whenever you went to Argos, you were getting like a really cool toy, and it was like fucking. That's where you'd get your Nerf guns from, probably, and or just like larger items. That was sick. I remember those times. Banger store. I think those are sort of not being like. I feel like that is sort of declining, if you get what I mean. I don't think there's as many of those nowadays. That or I guess I just don't go to them anymore, which makes sense. Anyways, BRB, real quick. That is true though. It has just moved to Amazon. Very true. But yeah, BRB. Okay, I am back. And yeah, see you, Schultz. Um, nice to see you in stream again. But yeah, see you, man. You gotta make a keybind to invite me for every Vanguard. I think it is probably not that common yet. Uh, you know what I really need? I need like a button to, you know how you can just copy with control click with SkyTills, is it? I don't know which mod it is that does that. But there needs to be like a button to do that with parties, where you can like click on someone's name and party them. That'd be good as like a mod idea, mod feature. Because then, you know, all the me's I can just click on, then P invite. But yeah, Argos back in the day. I remember you'd sit in line, you got your fucking ticket for your item, and then you get. I can't remember what the type of things I got on Amazon were, but it'd be stuff like Nerf guns and shit. That was uh that was good. Good times, good times. But either way, I'm gonna end it here because I got my dinner, and yeah, it's like it do be like that. So yeah, thank you all for watching. I'm gonna AFK here as I usually do. But yeah, thank you all for watching. I shall see you in the next stream. Goodbye.